that, he might have a huge body and everything, 6'5", but he's really got the maturity level of like a 16 or 17-year-old.
Yeah.
He seemed to have had that was a knock on him during the draft process, even though he went number 1 overall. That was some of the criticisms that he still kind of like got the varsity jacket, 16, 17. He's never really matured out of that. And my thing is, this guy's a former MVP of the league, former number 1 overall pick. And you're telling me at NFL that he can't get a backup job at 31 other I mean, I think it's a leadership issue with him,
Yeah, I always tell people personality and professional, when they bleed over, sometimes it can really cost someone a career. Look at Bill Belichick. We never would have thought he's the winningest coach in NFL history today.
Oh, that's true.
And
yeah.
He is now jobless for all intents and purposes. Some people may say it's his age, but really, they just put a survey out. I was just looking at it before we came on air, that they surveyed the team after he left. Yeah. And like 55% of the team said they had an issue with him. And that's quite high. It's a little bit above half, but it's half enough that if those have an issue, they can bleed over into the ones who don't have the issue with them. So when you look at athletes like Cam Newton, he was highly skilled on the field. Trust me, I call all kind of stuff. He used to fall out on the field when it was a field goal missed, or when we were losing. He literally collapsed. I don't know how he didn't injure himself on the sidelines. He would just fall out like a baby, literally.
Overly emotional.
And very emotional. He says, he plays with passion, and that's what he does. But you may be onto something. He has not left the varsity level mentally, because he's still the high school jock, still wants all the girls, has, a lot of kids, and continues to have a lot of kids. He has the Playboy.
He's a kid himself.
Yep, he has the Playboy image out there. Comes from a church family. His dad is an elder or a deacon in some congregation in South Atlanta, but he just seems to not be that thing. It's almost like he just wants to live life free-spirited, and he wants to live life, uninhibited and without rules. There's some people out there that are 50, 60, 70 years old that just never adhere to any rules. They kind of fly under the radar. People love them because they're like the life of the party.
Yeah.
But when you are in a position like Cam Newton is, where the whole entire world is watching you on your stage, you have to make sure that you remain a star when you're on that stage.